Enquanto eu perco o resto do que sobrou da minha sanidade mental editando um certo vídeo aí, né? Eu decidi postar essa última parte da história de Belobog pra me livrar logo disso e liberar mais espaço no meu HD. Então é isso. Deixa um like, se inscreva no canal e fique com o vídeo. Vamos pra Vila Rochedo falar logo com a Natasha. Já libera logo isso. Fechar essa janela pra variar.
Oleg! Hope you didn't have to wait too long.
Oh, it's them.
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news?
É, mais ou menos.
You bet. You might not believe this, but we summoned up all our strength and then... maybe he should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll regret.
É, a guardiã sacrificou a vida dela pra selar o Stellaron.
We were there at the fight. We witnessed everything.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole story.
Cocolia, in order to save Belobog, she... I see.
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
E foi difícil, hein? Devo dizer.
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right.
É, acabou bem mais ou menos, né?
What about Zila?
Don't worry, she's all right. It took a big toll on Branya, so Zila took her over to the guards.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you're all okay.
Now that Cocolia's no more, I guess our Silvermane girl is about to become the next Supreme Guardian? She sees things through and doesn't go back on her word. The underworld will thrive again under her watch.
Oh, we brought you a message from Branya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely. That's been our wish all along. March, Donhung, and you, can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope.
Beleza. Conta com a gente.
Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
We've gotten to know a lot of underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
Pode ser a Hulk e as topeiras, né? Eu acho. Eles podem espalhar a informação mais fácil do que a
Roger
gente.
that. You can leave the rest to us. If everything goes smoothly, this should be Wildfire's final mission. Those kids better not have taken advantage of the chaos to go on an expedition. Hook does always talk about wanting to go on a Rivet Town adventure.
49, 50. Ready or not, here I come.
Aí, ô moço.
Found you! You ran all the way out here just to play hide and seek? It's too dangerous.
Miss March, didn't you go back to the surface?
Since when did I become Miss March? And where's Hook and the others? Come on, call them over.
We just started playing. Can't we finish this round first?
Não diga mais nada. Vamos achar todo mundo.
Seasoned pros, I see.
Hey, it wasn't like I wanted to play. The kids forced us to.
Não diga mais nada.
Actually, I sort of want to go play on the swings for a while. I'll leave the seeking to you guys.
Beleza. Fica aí, hein? Acho bom sair. Tá, tem que procurar nessa área inteira, né? Ah, já achei um. Ué, como é que essa garota entrou aqui?
Eu sei lá.
Gotcha!
Huh? Grown-ups? Where's Julian? So he is a scaredy cat. I knew he'd get someone else to talk to me.
Bom, isso explica o eu quero brincar no balanço um
You
pouco.
should be happy it's us and not Natasha. If she had found you, you'd be in big trouble already.
I guess so. Anyway, I'm gonna go find Julian.
E ela? Achei.
Got you again.
Huh? What the heck are you guys doing here?
Integridade dele.
Hands on Julian, that traitor. Where's his integrity?
What about your integrity, huh? You brought the other kids out here to Rivet Town, didn't you?
I did not! The moles hold a vote on all our expedition destinations.
É melhor a gente buscar a Natasha.
Ah, you snitch! You'll regret it. I'm warning you.
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go and hide and seek update. Astral Express Crew 2, the Mole 0.
Celebrate while you can. Hide and seek is best of 5, you know. Anyway, enough about hide and seek. You came all this way to tell the moles something, so spit it out.
Do you want to do the honors?
Pô, sempre eu.
Tudo eu!
Aw. Oh,
Uh-huh. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything?
Hook. Julian.
Não tava esperando essa reação.
Hey! Wipe your tears, Julian! You're second in command. No. You 3, listen up. Starting from today, you are the mole's #1 rivals!
Rivals? Why the heck are we rivals now? What are you talking about?
Hook and Julian always wanted to defeat the villains on the surface and take back our homeland. But it sounds like you grown-ups just stole their thunders, so... You think we're gonna accept defeat just like that? One day, the moles will be the heroes of the underworld and the overworld. Then everyone will sit and...
Crescer e aparecer.
Yeah! Sit up and take notice! I would have figured it out myself.
Essa Hulk, ela se faz de durando, mas ela é fofinha.
So that's why you were so silent. If you want to be as awesome as us, you better start training every day.
And start listening to Natasha.
Training every day?
Eu vi aquela
Listening to
bruxa.
the old witch?
É você, Satanás!
Will that really make us as awesome as you guys?
Eu vi aquela bruxa, coitada dela.
Deal!
A moça é só uma médica.
Julian, Alina, let's run back to the town. Training starts today.
Yes, boss. Understood. Alina, I can give you a piggyback if you can't make it.
E lá, o selamento foi concluído e a distorção espacial está se dissipando. Bom trabalho. A gente vai ficar aqui só mais um pouquinho. Sem pressa, vão no ritmo de vocês. O expresso estará aqui quando vocês quiserem partir. Beleza, tô com uma vontade de tomar suco. O Pompom vai me ainda me deve um copo. Como vai o planeta? Nada bem. Apesar da influência do Stellaron ter sido basicamente anulada, o fragmento existente está muito enraizado. O congelamento eterno durou tempo demais, o suficiente para causar um impacto grave na ecologia do planeta. Resumindo, o planeta provavelmente não vai recuperar a mesma vitalidade de 1000 anos atrás tão cedo. Tem mais alguma coisa que a gente pode fazer? Como desbravadores, nossa missão já foi concluída com sucesso. O destino desse mundo precisa estar está nas mãos dos seus habitantes novamente. Meu Deus, ele tá falando bastante, deixa eu ler pelo menos. A humanidade sempre batalhou contra condições austeras e sempre conseguiu prosperar apesar disso. Agora que o congelamento eterno acabou, o fragmento perdeu a força para continuar se expandindo. Jarilo-VI será revitalizado. Acredite na perseverança de seu povo. Detectei uma energia espacial de alta frequência surgindo ao norte. Talvez você se interesse em verificar. Não se preocupem, essa energia não está relacionada ao Stellaron. Deve ser só um eco deixado para trás por distorções espaciais depois do coisa ter desaparecido. Dentro do eco, nossas percepções de espaço e tempo com as quais estamos acostumados são radicalmente alteradas, ao ponto até de reconstruir certas cenas a partir das suas próprias experiências do passado. Se tiver afim e quiser reviver aventuras memoráveis, você pode tentar a sorte em locais onde o eco é encontrado. Beleza.
Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the problems on this planet. There I was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
Isso conta como propaganda falsa.
That's the cruelty of a Stellaron. Still, compared with some of the other planets we visited, at least this one has hope.
So, should we tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Branya when the time's right. Let's not dampen the spirit just yet.
Tá, volte e fale com Natasha.
Oh, is everyone all right? Thanks for your help.
Por você eu faço tudo.
Gado demais!
I'm flattered. Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Rania doesn't keep us too long.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Outsiders. For friends of Clara.
Oi, oi, a Clara te consertou?
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have malfunctioned. Can you take us to Clara?
Outsiders are friends of Clara. Follow me.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oi, oi.
Oh, it's the variables.
São as variáveis. Mais um apelido pra coleção.
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability.
Seu velho amigo? Como assim?
The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Branya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being.
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
É isso aí. Let's go. Eu sei que vai.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
Mas o Dan é diferente. Vocês estão vendo isso? Esse Android consegue mandar mensagem. Essa figurinha aí tá osso. Qual é o problema da imagem? Eu gosto dela. Ainda bem, eu já ordenei que os cavaleiros removam um bloqueio entre o mundo de cima e o de baixo imediatamente. Algumas pessoas do mundo de baixo já devem ter recebido o aviso. Depois de permanecer fechado por mais de uma década, o teleférico finalmente será reinaugurado em breve. Se não se importarem, gostaria da presença de vocês na minha cerimônia de sucessão, no mundo de cima. Opa, conta com a gente. A gente é arroz de festa, não perca isso por nada. Nos vemos lá então. Meu Deus. A Bronya, ela tem muita cara de tiazona de zap, sabe?
That's our Branya. Quick as a flash.
Fica mandando aquelas mensagens de bom dia. Eu tenho certeza que ela seria assim. Opa, Natasha,
You
oi
made
oi.
it. I thought you were about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way. After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
Tem cheiro de liberdade no ar.
I smell it too. For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, reopening the passageway means rediscovering old ways of living. Return to normality. Survival is no longer the top of the agenda. But for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether. Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation. I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again. This is a day to remember. We should welcome it with smiles. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement. Then when you're ready, let's go home.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines. Ah, it's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. It'll be my honor to get you to the surface in one piece.
Esse negócio já deu problema?
Relax, relax. In all my 20 years on the job, there were only ever... Anyway, none of them were serious.
Não senti muita confiança não, hein, moço.
So, ready to climb aboard?
Let's go, bora.
Brothers, sisters, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, gather round. The cable car passenger service is about to restart.
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling.
E...
Olha só que alegria, hein?
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
E tá travando.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
É isso, né? Acabamos? Aí, fechou?
It's Japard. Is he here to meet us?
He's still on duty. Huh. He must have recovered quickly.
Let's go say hi.
Welcome back to the
Deixa pra depois.
administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. But please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment.
Você tá fazendo só seu trabalho.
Thanks for understanding. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Uh-huh. That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
Acho que deve ter mais baú ou coisa do tipo lá embaixo. Mas depois eu procuro. Aqui tem alguns momentos onde eu converso com os personagens. Eles falam sobre a ida deles pro mundo de cima e tals. Mas isso é tão irrelevante que... tanto faz, tanto fez. Então eu só vou tirar do vídeo mesmo e é isso. Que é isso aqui? Um retrato, ou melhor, um cartaz de procurado, expressa um ar de rebeldia. Essa figura é bastante singular. Tem 2 olhos, nariz e uma boca. Indo mais a fundo na descrição, tem cabelos... tem cabelos de um azul profundo e olhos verdes como jade. Talvez você não entenda, mas o retrato é realmente tão expressivo que qualquer descrição seria chover no molhado. Veja, o meio sorriso zombeteiro diz tudo. Essa imagem. Você decide retirar da parede, principalmente por Belobog. Afinal, pensando em tudo que passou aqui, você não importa muito com os sentimentos da pessoa no cartaz. Ok, né?
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please.
People of Belobog, hear me.
Oh, legal. Bora.
Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Kokolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and Underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. People of the Underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering.
A gente tá só escutando ali na mesinha.
We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call JARILO-VI, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future.
Ah, Ciri ali na multidão.
I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Belobog!
Bateu uma salva de palma aqui pro profissional.
Bronya, we're back!
Oi, oi.
March, Dan Heng, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl.
É, isso é verdade.
Spinning out of control.
Fez uma boa escolha. Mas você se recuperou? Tá se sentindo melhor?
Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother, she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
Literalmente é um monte de mentira que ela contou, mas a parte da preservação da semente da finalização foi verdadeira.
I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Dan Heng, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Which means the fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately.
Vai demorar.
No need for apologies. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people.
Vamos achar um jeito de acabar com... Bom, um fragmento. Acabar com um fragmento, pelo menos, né?
In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of JARILO-VI will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Adeus.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Nossa, olha aquela pilha de coisa ali.
Worth celebrating, I'd say.
Em uma escala de 1 a 5, como você classificaria essa jornada?
2.5. What? That run of the mill, huh?
2,5.
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any thoughts you want to share?
Tirar um cochilo.
Wait, what? No way. We're about to leave and I've hardly got any decent photos. Come on. Let's go back to the administrative district and hang out for a bit longer.
Caraca, não acabou ainda?
Rania said she's
assim que eu
willing to
gosto.
wait 700 years for
Tá grande
us.
essa missão, hein?
Huh. Don Hung, how long can humans live for?
Forever. But in that scenario, they can't be considered human anymore.
Yikes, so serious. I was just curious.
Vou tirar fotinha
Here
aqui.
we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time. Oh, Hayla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Assim?
Oh, so much ice! But it's warm here. Aren't you overworlders worried it'll melt?
Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument carved out of geomeral crystal.
Ah, Geomarrow! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. He'd find a buyer for it and sell it for big bucks.
How do I explain? This particular piece of geomarrow is definitely not for sale.
Tirar uma foto.
Photo? What's that? Hook wants to see it.
I must remind you that taking photos of others without gaining their permission violates Belobog Public Security Ordinance number... Wait, that's a nice picture. And it's crystal clear.
Wow, photos are awesome. Can Hook have it?
You like it? It's yours. A farewell gift from us. Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Who's there?
Opa.
Didn't your parents tell you to knock before... It's you three.
Oi, moça.
Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
Calma, eu, hein?
How have you been, big brother? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things.
Ainda me chamou de
I
irmãozão.
like to hear a lot.
Ih, coisa
Miss
fofa.
Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Eu tenho certeza. Ainda tá querendo contratar assistentes?
Hey, that's not your line. We're here to take a photo, remember?
Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses?
Acho que essa tá bom. Aqui a foto.
Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that short? I thought...
Eu realmente sou baixinho assim.
Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
Coitada.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big brother, March.
Big brother.
Thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
Claro, vamos voltar sim. Por que a gente não voltaria, ué? Adorei a personagem da Clara. E eu também aprendi a gostar do Svarog. Pô, o Svarog é o maior robôzão tunado, tá ligado? Bicho de combate muito doido.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the express.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it?
O NPC não me jogou pra longe. Olha só que...
Huh? Come
Que alegria.
on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Volte pro hotel e descanse, sem surpresas dessa vez. Descansar. E... o motor da criação, a cocolia, um espaço exterior etéreo, o olhar da preservação, suas memórias fragmentadas de batalha formam uma montanhagem borrada surreal. Em meio a essa fantástica tapeçaria de acontecimentos, você vê o mundo que Cocolia morreu com... Quer dizer, você vê o momento em que Cocolia morreu com Stellaron. Uma voz estranha sussurra para você. Porém, a voz passa rapidamente. Você tenta se lembrar do que viu naqueles breves momentos, mas não encontra nada. De repente, você escuta uma voz feminina.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Ah, a voz da Kafka.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to,
comediante.
Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected.
E?
You liked it? Really? Told you so.
Você tá falando com quem, moço?
No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now that's a quote I live by.
Meu Deus, esse cara começou sendo suspeito, foi sendo suspeito até o meio ali da história e vai terminar sendo suspeito, não é possível.
Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kaski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call.
Ah, então a gente vai ver esse cara de novo.
To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance.
Que isso?
I wonder, did I bring a little...
O cara tá falando comigo? Tá quebrando a... Cadê a imersão aí, ô Mihoyo? Que isso?
A imersão, Dante, a imersão.
Answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my...
Ué. Do nada quebra de imersão, mano.
We should be getting back to the express. Time to find March and Donhung.
Morning. How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
Buenos dias. Eu sonhei com o Sampo.
Lá ele. I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today might be unlucky.
É um dia de zica.
Get Himiko's
Eu
message.
tô ficando louco.
It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
Ah não, mano, que é isso, velho?
Muito feio!
Ah, eu tenho certeza que tem um cartaz meu aqui em algum lugar, velho. Depois eu vou procurar. Ah, qual foi? O cartaz da massa é mó bonito, velho.
Meu Deus todo-poderoso, como eu sou bonito.
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Essa cena aqui o áudio ficou todo esquisito, estourado pra variar, né? Mas como é uma cena legal eu resolvi deixar mesmo. Então, se você quiser pular, eu vou deixar o tempo aí na tela e você pula. Porque realmente incomoda ficar escutando esse chiado desgraçado. Let's go.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to...
Look, Rania!
Somos nós. Indo embora.
There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes, Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Por que um slideshow tá travando tanto o áudio, velho? Isso não faz sentido. É um PowerPoint. Por que tá travando tanto?
Ai, meu Deus do céu, velho. O que eu tô vendo? Ai, meu Deus.
Welcome home, you three.
Oi, oi. Voltamos.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
Obrigado. Como você avalia meu desempenho?
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the Express. Jarilo-VI was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing.
Tá, e a gente vai pra onde?
I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another? That's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
Não pensou 2 vezes, vou embora.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Beleza.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
E é isso, finalmente acabou os vídeos da história de Belobog. E eu tô o quê? 2 meses fazendo só isso? Eu acho, nem eu lembro mais, cara. Faz tanto tempo que eu fiquei enrolando e agora finalmente acabou, então... aleluia.
Glória a Deus.
Eu gosto bastante desse plot de... diferença social entre rico e pessoas mais pobres. Tanto que provavelmente Fontaine vai abordar isso também. Eu espero que eles façam isso muito bem. Mas eu já conheci isso, se eu não me engano, do League of Legends, né? Que tem uma região que eu até comentei lá no início, que é Piltoverizal, que lembra bastante essa região do JARILO-VI. E foi assim uma construção de história tão bonitinha, fechadinha, amarradinha, sem diálogos chatos. Então assim, foi realmente bem pensado pra te prender na história e você fazer do começo ao fim. Nem que seja tipo, você lê o diálogo rapidão e vai pulando. Pelo menos acho que essa ideia que eles tentaram passar e realmente ficou muito bom e eu adorei, velho, essa história. Agora, finalmente, eu tô livre pra começar a história do planeta chinês, né? Eu já cheguei a gravar toda a história do Xianzhou, que é desde quando foi liberado até agora na 1.2, então eu só preciso editar mesmo. Talvez eu faça vídeos mais longos por causa disso, aí eu já libero logo tudo mais e fico em par com a história até a 1.3 ou 1.4. Não sei quando é que eles vão continuar essa história, mas pelo menos eu vou ter um tempo para dar uma respirada. Bom, e é isso. O que você achou da história de Belobog? Comenta aí nos comentários, deixa um like, se inscreva no canal e a gente se vê numa próxima.